Hello, ladies and gentlemen from all over the world. Okay, I have a question. Please give me one famous Japanese person you can think of. Anybody is okay. Famous Japanese actor or Japanese politician or even Japanese historical figure. I mean, anybody. Please think about just one. Give me one person. Please. Please think about just one Japanese famous person. Please give me a name. Okay. Please. Well, unfortunately, I guess if you are coming from all over the world outside of Japan, maybe you can never think about any Japanese famous person. That's really sad for us Japanese. Okay, of course, when I was in States, whenever I go, I ask one question. Please give me one famous Japanese people. When I went to Europe, I ask random people, please give me one famous Japanese people. Usually, sometimes if you go to such as New York, maybe they can come up with famous Japanese baseball player because they have New York Yankees. But other than that, if you go to Minnesota, Idaho, even Las Vegas, most people cannot say any Japanese famous person. Also Europe, if you go to France or London or Germany, usually people cannot say anybody. So that's really sad. We have lots of great culture. All the people knows what is One Piece or Dragon Ball, or many people know the Japanese car, Honda, Mazda, Toyota. But you guys don't know any famous Japanese politicians, historical figure, Japanese actor, or Japanese writer. That's really sad. So I'm thinking, who is the most famous people in Japan all over the world, universally? Not talking about specific place like a baseball player or football player in some part of Europe. But who is the most famous person in universally all over the world, Japanese person? And I'm really hard to thinking. And today, I was in Shibuya and happened to be right next to the Shibuya crossing, and many foreign tourists taking a picture of the statue of the dog. Wow! I remembered around 4 years ago, 2010, when I was in Las Vegas, I happened to bump into the people, like 6 people, and I asked the same question. Give me just one famous Japanese person. And one girl say, Hachi. And the other people say, oh yeah, Hachi, Hachi. Everybody knows the name Hachi. But unfortunately, it's not the person, it's the dog. Okay, and I went to Europe and asked the same question. Everybody knows the name Hachi around 2010, 2011 because of the movie. Hachi is made a Hollywood movie starring Richard Gere. Because of that movie, everybody knows the dog named Hachi. So as a result, when foreigners come to Japan, all the people taking that picture with Hachi, like they love the dog of a statue. Okay, here I'm not trying to make fun of our own country. Okay, I have a counter question. Yes, indeed. Okay, our famous people, not people, but our famous things in Japan will be Hachi. As a matter of fact, it's the dog. Historical figure. He lives 80 years ago through existence. And you know the story of the Hachi because of the movie. Hachi, he is waiting for 9 years. He didn't know his master already died at his work, but he didn't know he was waiting patiently in front of the station in 9 years. That's the beautiful story, faithful dog Hachi. But do you know the truth? Okay, there's another theory. The reason Hachi went to the station every day is, okay, number one, there is the chicken restaurant close to the stations, and since Hachi, he didn't know what time his master come back because of his job. He's a professor, so sometimes he came back around 4 p.m. Sometimes he came back around 10 p.m. So Hachi already at the station from around 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. almost 7 hours every day. So of course he was waiting for his master, but the other purpose is he get the grilled chicken wing from the restaurant. So he want to get the chicken. That's his another purpose. And do you know the other purpose? Okay, in that time, it's the really happiest time for the dog. Okay, right now in Japan, you have to be leashed the dog all the time because dog is dangerous. Sometimes bites the kids or so much danger. So you have to always leash the dog. But in that time, all the dog is unleashed. And also in that time, nobody castrate, no castration for the dog. No castration. So Hachi always go to the station and another female dog is around the station. So often some people say, oh, Hachi is having sex with another dog. I mean, he randomly find his partner and having sex. So that's his another purpose. Okay, I don't know what is true. He's really waiting for his master, or he's just go to the station to get the chicken, or just for having sex. I don't know what is the truth. But my point is here, in Japan, the most famous people, as a matter of fact, dog, is the dog Hachi. That's the great thing. I'm not trying to make fun of our own country. That's a great thing. So I have a counter question. Okay, please think about your own country, States, Europe, France, or Great Britain. I don't know where you're from. Think about the one name of the famous dog. Anything, historical or, okay, other than fictional names such as Dog Lassie or 101 Dalmatian, those are fiction. True existence figure of the dog. Just give me one name. Or, if you can't, just think about other country. Okay, who is the most famous dog from the States? Who is the most famous dog from Canada or Australia or France? Just give me a name. Okay, probably you can say, who is the US president? Who is the most famous good-looking actor from States? Okay, who is the most beautiful girl from the States? Okay, you can name those things, but you can't. Most of you guys cannot give the famous dog name from other country. But I know you can give the name of Hachi from Japan. And you came to Japan taking a picture. You worship the Japanese dog. Yes, the most famous person in Japan is the dog, but you can't say any other famous dog from other country. So Japan, Hachi is the only one dog in the world universally well-known figure. And as a Japanese, I'm proud of it. Hachi Banzai!